looks like we're gonna go on an airboat, see if we could find some gators in the Everglades. We're gonna get on the green airboat. So today we're taking this airboat out into the Everglades to look for some gators. We're gonna wait a little bit while he gets ready and watches where the thunderstorm is headed. I also like to add that even though this is my first time on an airboat, this color scheme, green and black, green is my favorite color, and it is a great color combo for this airboat. If I was ever going to move down here and become a swamp person and hunt gators, I would definitely have an airboat like this. Look at this system right here. We saw some bolts drop in, some lightning bolts. Try to see where this system is going, see if it's going to go right over us or over the side. So everybody's kind of keeping their distance from me in case I'm the one that gets hit because I have the metal leg.
Pretty thick.
Wow.
Pretty thick. Now the Florida Everglades right now is 1.5 million square acres, basically the size of Rhode Island. 300 miles long by 100 miles wide. Every bit of this is controlled by man. Army Corps of Engineers, South Florida Water Management. Back in the day, before man got their hands on it, was a natural flowing river. Water was pretty clean too. Water starts up around Orlando, comes down the Kissimmee River, flows into Lake Okeechobee. Lake Okeechobee is your second largest lake in the United States. Y'all know what the first one is? One of the Great Lakes, Superior. There you go. Toward downtown West Palm Beach Intercoastal Waterway. West out toward 41, all the way into the Florida Keys. Unobstructed, average of 18 inches of water. Moved about a half a mile a year. That's why it is shallow down in the Keys, from all that sediment and sand pushing down through there. Now, man came up with this great idea. Henry Flagler and the boys back in the day, let's control this water. Let's gain ground for cattle, agriculture, and development. First thing they did is put a 30-foot levee around Lake Okeechobee, stop that water from flowing south. Became a problem in about the mid-70s. See, Florida's made up of nothing but limestone, coral, and sand, very porous. Down below ground, our freshwater aquifer, our drinking water. With no water in here and all the demand for it along the coastline back in the 70s, salt water started easing back into our wells. So they realized that they got to keep this water stepping south to keep the pressure on that aquifer down below, keeps that salt water out. Lake Okeechobee right now, I think somebody told me it's 12 feet above sea level. It was at 17. Now they're expecting that tropical wave down south. Don't know what that's going to do. We've been getting a lot of rain every day. That water level builds up. It's got to go somewhere. So they start moving it south rather than moving it out toward the Atlantic or to the Gulf. That's why the locks are open. Now from the lake, they move it south into Area 1 first, on the other side of that levee where the radio towers. That is Arthur R. Marshall National Wildlife Refuge. That is 227 square miles. It runs 35 miles to the north along 441, runs out west toward the lake. Now if you notice at the end of that long canal, when I made that first left-hand turn before I came into here, down the end of that canal there's a lock. That's what they got opened this morning. They opened it wide open. There's one every 7 miles running way out toward Highway 27. They'll start opening them locks, bringing that water south. Now that is federal land, okay? That's Arthur Marshall. This is Conservation Area 2A, Francis S. Taylor. This is a state wildlife management area. This is open to the public 24/7. We are the red-headed stepchild of the Everglades. Because what they do is they dry this area up because they built all them homes. Okay? They want this area down, so if they have to relieve water from there, they can get it here. Okay, so they do move it around quite a bit. Now, the camp owners were complaining that there wasn't enough water out there, pretty muddy. About 3 weeks ago, you could barely run out west where we're gonna go. Hardly any water at all, mud everywhere. Now, it's all underwater, about that much water. Most of them trails I'm gonna run in are that deep.
Wow.
Okay, in here, it starts getting deeper. It takes about 2 weeks for that water to work its way all the way into the interior. And eventually will level out. Last year in November, we get out to them camps, you're gonna see the docks, they're on stilts. Docks are about 4 foot off the water. Last November, that water was at the top of them docks. 4 foot of water, 220 square miles. It's a lot of water, okay? Area 3 down south, 595, all the way into the Florida Keys, 1,800 square miles. It's a lot of water. It's all fresh water, all rainwater, all collected water. We call this an open aquifer because it replenishes everything down below. This first section, mucky bottom, decayed plant material, okay? They gained ground south of Lake Okeechobee. So now they grow U.S. sugar on the old muck, on the old decayed plant material. Thousands and thousands of acres of sugarcane. Belglade, Clewiston, Pahokee, South Bay.
I gotta get rid somehow.
Oh, brother.
Yep.
Tell you what. You get out there. That's why you get a lot of them good football players come out of Belglade and Pahokee. They call them muck runners. Because them boys get out there and run in that muck. It's soft. You know, they start building up them leg muscles. Plus they run from the police out there too. Now, the cattails. You can eat them. That's what this is right here, cattails. You can pull them out of the water, cut the root off, pull up the bottom 2 inches, tastes like cabbage. These ferns, leather or figtail fern, 2 weeks out of the year, they get a sprout, tastes like asparagus tips. I'm not eating either one. That right there, that finer grass is called sawgrass. That's your most important grass of the Everglades. Because once we get out into the interior, 90% of that grass out there is sawgrass. It attaches itself to the bottom. And what that does is filter that water as it travels south. Out there, you can see bottom. In here, kind of mucky, muddy. In there, the water's kind of got a golden color to it, calcium, iron, and the tannins from the plant life. A lot of iron in this water. My luck, I'll pick one if you want them ones make you hallucinate. Yeah. That's all I need. Now, we got lucky and seen a few alligators. Now we gotta be a little careful with this one. I just noticed this morning, he's starting to come apart.
Oh.
Right here. Okay. I'm gonna have to get some 5200, glue that baby back together. All right. Now, tell how big an alligator is real quick, back side of the nose to the eyes. The distance in between in inches, how many feet that gator is. 9 foot gator, that one's 2 foot. Yeah. Look, he stuck his head out a little farther. Now an alligator's got 80 teeth, 40 top and bottom. He can lose his teeth throughout its whole life and regrow them. An adult gator can go through 3,000 teeth in its lifetime. Just like you lose a baby tooth, another one grows in. Now a human's got anywhere between 80 to 120 pounds per square inch bite. We can't bite through a chicken bone. Like I told you before, a bull shark's got more than a great white. Shark Week's coming on sometime this month. You'll hear them, they'll tell you. 450 pounds per square inch. This alligator, 2,000 to 2,500. They eat turtles like potato chips. I've seen it, I've heard it. It sounds just like it. I've seen them eat other gators, birds, and fish. You just never know what you're going to see out here. Now an alligator will never stop growing its entire life. You see these cracks? These are growth plates. The one up the center allows him to grow in width. The others allow him to grow in length. Also in the side of the jawbone, across the top of that skull here, and here. So that bone and calcium will keep growing. I average it out 30 to 60 years in the wild. They can live to be 100 in captivity. Now, you noticed on them couple big gators we've seen, the bumps on his back. Those are called scoops. They're made of bone and skin. They help protect that alligator. I like to say they act like solar panels, because you want to see gators, you come down here when it's cold. Them alligators got to lay up in that sun taking that heat.
Cool.
1950s, they homesteaded the land. They don't own any land or water. Now, there's 24 of them left in this 220 square miles. There are 74 from Lake Okeechobee to the Keys. If you own a camp out here, you're doing pretty good right now. Because see, they don't own any land or water. 1995, Mr. Willard had this camp years ago, sold this one. Mr. Willard was a builder down here for a good number of years. He sold this camp and bought another small one out there, tore it down, built this big camp. That camp has central air, central heating, a fireplace, and a helicopter landing pad.
Wow.
Y'all ever watch any YouTube channels? This guy jigging with Jordan.
Yeah.
He's got one out there called Abandoned Mansion in the Swamp.
Yeah, I've seen it.
It's here.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm gonna take you to it.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. Jordan, my buddy Dean, his son Hunter, called the guy, said, hey, listen, I want to get into YouTubing. Got a hold of this guy. This guy came out, did a video of that camp. It's a 19-minute video. Inside, out, drone footage of the whole place, everything. It's pretty cool. I've had people from Arkansas say, I've seen that camp. Where? YouTube? Yeah, that's the one. We'll give it a couple minutes in here. I want to make sure. Because once we get it, we're out in that wide open. But it is nice out here. You see why I call it the country out here.
Yeah, it'd be nice to just come out here and just like stay the night and just watch the thunder and lightning and drink and
just sit here drinking.
Yeah.
And if you got like a nice breeze up underneath here, you're up on the picnic table,
Yeah.
you're laid out.
Cook some burgers.
Like, put me a
Hell
nice
yeah.
ceiling fan up over there. Let that sleep out
so
here on the
nice.
dock.
Oh, and I think it feels nice now. I think it's
Right
perfect.
now it's nice. Yeah.
Yeah.
If that sun was, if you felt that sun there for a little bit,
Yeah.
it'll cook up
hot,
quick.
yeah.
When it gets still and really hot like that, you know them thunderstorms
Something's
are gonna
coming.
go.
Yep.
It's coming.
This time of the year, we play outrun the thunderstorms. Last year, I got stuck on this camp for 3 hours. It was raining so hard.
Ooh.
Yeah, that sucks because then your customers are bored. You got to back up the next ones. Oh, guess what? We're not going now. So last year in November, that water was up to here.
Wow.
Just to give you an idea, this is 220 square miles. That's a lot of water. We were riding all over. You right across this grass. Right now, the water's still down enough. I don't go shooting through it too much. We'll start when that water starts easing through here. If they keep them locks open through the weekend, it'll bring enough water in that narrow trail.
Yeah, he's probably, I'm guessing, 4.5 feet.
He's got about 4.5 inches between his nose and his eyes.
Oh wow, look how cool.
Yeah.
Plus I can see the whole gator.
Yeah.
Well, now you
Well,
yeah.
he's hiding himself in the mud as he's walking.
Cool. He's right there.
Now, would you do a recovery dive out here, Nate, if we had?
No.
No?
No.
Not with the gators?
Sure
Wouldn't
wouldn't.
have a problem with that.
You know, I'd be more worried about cottonmouth.
Cotton, what's that?
Water moccasin.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
Very poisonous, very aggressive, and they are in here.
Okay, so this is, well, it's a big fish.
In this area, you would find like 1,000 white pelicans. The place would be loaded with birds.
Where's he at right there? I don't know if I can pick him up. And
I can see 4 feet of him.
Ooh, you see that?
Ooh, that was close.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, that's close.
That's right.
no, he's right here. It's hard because of the reflection. I don't know if I'll be able to pick him up because of the reflection of the water.
He's moved on. He was literally
No, he's
sitting
right there.
here.
See,
He
right?
was sitting right here.
Oh, yeah, yeah. But his tail, look, his tail is like right there.
Yep.
It's cool seeing all the fish. They're just kind of like, they kind of keep
Count their
their.
whole tail in the length, or do you just count? Yeah.
No, from their nose to their eyes, and then it goes basically from the tip of their nose
Okay.
all the way to their tail.
Okay.
He's more like 6 feet.
I was gonna say he's a little bit bigger than that then.
Okay.
Max thinks about 60 because
Okay.
you can really see the nose. The tail you can't see this.
Yeah, there's a. So there's one right there, but if you guys can't see it, the reflection is coming off the water. So, but there's one right there. You have to take my word for it.
What kind of fish you figure this is?
Pretty much like a Sasquatch.
So we have a 4-foot alligator right here. Trying to get a better video of it. The reflection off the water keeps showing the sky. So I'm trying to dunk my camera in and reach as far as I can, but you can barely make out its tail. The visibility is a little mucky, but let's see if I can get as best of a shot as possible for you guys.
Going back down that trail, we get back toward that ramp. Got about 5 miles. See that brown ant down there to your right? Down there? You see the radio towers?
That one there?
That's
Yeah.
where we left from.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I think we'd be kind of smart rather to go this way than go back out toward it.
Yeah, I'm jealous you guys got the lightning storms. We only get like 1 or 2 of them in the summer. Usually Eastern Washington
God,
or
dude.
Oregon have them all.
We got them all over. You'll see water spouts out here too.
Hey everybody, so there's a little update. So we're just kind of here at this camp. There's a thunder lightning storm there, thunder lightning storm there. Kind of waiting to see what direction, because we wanted to head this direction, but we might not be able to because of thunder lightning. So what happened?
There's a little tiny fish that was like flopping on the top of the lily pad.
Oh really? And then
trying
it tried to get back in? I thought I heard a splash. Yeah, there was a couple of big ones right here, Nate was saying. And we had one gator right in here. So what?
Good lightning bolt right there.
Oh yeah, yeah. I would love to camp at one of these things like one night. That'd be so cool. Just sit and drink and yeah, and just watch the lightning and everything. Bring like a, you know, little thing where you can just cook some food on a grill out here. Ooh, there's a lightning strike right out there. Trying to record as much as possible for you guys. I got about 37% battery, 25 minutes left on the SD card. Then I might have to get some on the phone. This is cool. I would.
Sure.
Look at that one right there, Mark. Or Nate. That's a nice sized one.
This one right here.
I would.
Yeah, I know you would.
If you had somebody spotting on a boat
If you had somebody spotting a boat, we had to pull a guy up. I'd do it.
Oh, I've done it.
Yeah.
I was surfing. I was hanging out at Lantana Beach.
Yeah.
I watched the twin-engine Cessna or a single-engine Cessna.
Yep.
172. He's flying along the coastline. He comes by waving. You know how they tilt.
This is really cool at this camp. There's an alligator. I think I might try to dip the camera one more time so you guys can see underwater. Right there. Should have brought the selfie stick. Or the.
Grab his tail. He'll move.
I'm gonna grab his tail. Let me know if he moves. I'm just kidding. I can see his tail. Let's see. No, he's in front of me. His head's facing towards
He was
us.
under the dock and he moved out. There must be some water movement. That's pretty good now. It's all clear again. So.
That little that still. It'll settle. Like I'll come in and I'll just. If you look out there, you can see that rooftop out there.
Yeah.
That's the one.
Okay.
But that's
Cool.
way out there.
Yeah. That's right in the store.
Airboat Rides Fort Lauderdale. I think that's who you booked it through.
Here, say it one more time.
Airboat Rides Fort Lauderdale. Captain Wayne.
Captain Wayne.
Yes, sir.
And what's the name of this boat?
This boat is made. It's an Alumatech with a 600 horsepower LS3.
Cool. And then
22 feet long.
22 feet
About
long.
4,000 pounds.
Good. So if you guys are ever in Florida, down in
West Palm Beach, Fort Lauderdale, look up Airboat Rides Fort Lauderdale. Look up for Captain Wayne.
is there a phone number or anything you want to throw on there?
561-252-4030.
Absolutely. And that was an awesome experience. Thank you everybody for watching. And there's been another episode of Cooper's Amputee Lifestyle. We'll see you on the next adventure. Take care.